right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota. You are watching the TPN TV and radio network. Today, we get a very interesting topic who we get for can discuss, and that get for do with so many things that we happen in the past few days in our country, where we they call Sierra Leone. One of the discussions we will get for discuss get for do with the former president, why the former president not show up, because as we all know, um, well, we expect officially, not realistically, the former president will be appear in court on the 6th, this past Wednesday, as alone. But as we all know, the former president is in Nigeria, according to the official information we will get. It looks like the former president going to Nigeria for medical treatment. Okay, and that's nothing we know. And according to the official point of view, the former president supposed to come back for come stand trial. So Wednesday, the lawyers for the former president, headed by JFK, Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, he go to court without in clients. And at court, you get other APC leadership like Alhaji Fodi Yansane and Minkalu Mansari, the Secretary General, and other people within the leadership of the APC party. And the time the lawyer when JFK, he tell the court say in clients not able to appear simply because in clients still gets problems with documentation in Nigeria, and then supposed for be done present medical documentation where proof saying indeed the former president he became still not fit for travel for constant trial because of the medical conditions. So there are so many questions when they put the prosecutor and the judge ask, but at the end of the day, what happened? They give the lawyers for make them present a document where the proof says the former president is still taking treatment in Nigeria and enough fit for travel for camp. Then give them 21 days for make them able to present that document them. And at the end of the day, the case was adjourned to April. I think April or the end of this month. I think the 21st, actually, the 21st of April or the 21st of March. I don't remember again. But this is not the situation. So the question we need for discuss today get for do with the reality of life. And as we all know, when the former president was allowed to go to Nigeria, there were so many opinions and counter opinions about in trip. Me, now one of the people that will say he's not coming back. Yeah, he's not coming back. The SLPP folks believe say the former president they come back for constant trial. Some folks now the APC believe say the former president he no go for treatment. I think I'm one of those who actually believe say I don't say the former president not take treatment in Nigeria. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is the former president specifically no go in Nigeria for medical reasons. And just about I think yesterday or a few days ago, I discussed this in the TPN forum after the former presidents not show up in a court. And now I see a lot of twists and twins about the implication of why the former president not they come na 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 salon again. Well, the SLPP gets another way we say a well-groomed explanation to that. Well, kind of a story to that. Um, most of them believe say the former president, if he not come, that means he's guilty of the crime because he is a fugitive. Now, so now then they try for style and say, since the former president not able for can stand trial, he is a fugitive. Okay. So then that means the former president is guilty. Then kind of an explanation and they very, very easy for defeats because we know they look at things based on our own emotions. Okay. We they look at things based on our own understanding of the legal remedy of we constitution and waiting the constitution saying, irrespective of waiting at the circumstances, a person is innocent until proven guilty in a competent court of law. Waiting this mean? This means say the court now in for pronounce the conviction of an accused person based on legal grounds. Okay. So yes, the SLPP then they come and try for put all kind of fake stories. The former president is not guilty yet. Yes, he's been accused. We all know, say yes, he's accused of a very heinous crime, treason for that matter. But he's not guilty yet because the court not come out and say the former president is guilty, right? So we have to abide by that. I know say sometimes desperation can make people then they do desperate things, but that's the situation. I know the frustration where some of the SLPP folks then get about this, but that's how it is. We have to abide by the rules. And the presidents say it use the law for prosecute anybody who involved in this, including the former president. So let the law take its course. Now then, don't give 21 days for the former president for the former president for present documents, medical documents for procedures. He still they take treatment in Nigeria. Now, having said that, we have to face the reality, right? Because one of the main thing about the TPN here is that we are not only focusing on a binary understanding of the way things work in a salon, either yes or no. No, that's not the way. We have to look at things in a logical way and come up with a better conclusion. Okay, so realistically speaking, I don't think say the former president is coming back. And realistically speaking, the former president is on exile. Okay, former president is on exile. Yeah, some folks now the APC they know one for let we say the former president is on exile, but the reality is very clear, man. Before this entire trip business come into play, what thing happened? The ECOWAS write a letter to the president, Madabio, and say, we understand that the former president has been accused of treason, but we want to make the former president come to Nigeria while the investigation is going on. That's the intent of that letter, okay? And in that letter, there's also the insinuation for say the former president it's better for make them send into exile than prosecute them, where probably they cause a little bit more chaos in the country. So therefore, let's take this route. Well, initially, the government refused, but because of the pressure where they pile on the government, they therefore accept. But here is the thing though, where a lot of people they don't understand, especially the folks in the SLPP. Okay. Now, we have laws. And me now a very big proponent of laws in the country. Whether it affects me, it affects my party, or it affects the other side. I don't care. In order for me to become good society, we have to observe the rule of law. Sometimes the rule of law not convenient for everybody, but that's what it is. So we get for Duam. So Madabio realizing after he don't come out publicly and tell people then say, they know they agree for make the former president escape justice. Now the pressure is so high, they need for come up with an excuse. This is where the medical suggestion come in. The medical suggestion, I think it come in. This is a reality. This is not an opinion; it's a fact. Okay. So if this is the case, now how then go able make sure say then go able for twist the weak minds of Sierra Leoneans is by saying, okay, if they go for medical reason and if they go to Nigeria. The former presidents don't never go to Nigeria for medical treatment. We know that. You know that, me know that. Throughout the former presidents in presidency, where we sabi as a public figure, if the former presidents want to go for medical treatment, na Germany they go, or India. You know they go to Nigeria. Okay? So, for say, this particular medical treatment is genuinely based on medical reason or health reason, it's laughable. The former president is on exile. Full stop. You know what? For agree with that, I left with you. Nobody know the force you. Nobody know the force you for make you believe what you know one for believe. It's a personal choice. Okay. So when they see, the courts, they come in and pretend for say they're still interested on the former president for come, expects, because I think that the right word one day, they still expect the former president for fly all the way from Nigeria. After they don't agree for say let the former president go Nigeria on exile. Now they expect them for make it fly, come back and stand trial. Is actually deceptive. What is going on here is the people of Sierra Leone are being deceived by the government and the courts. Some times ago, when I was talking about this particular issue, I come up with certain very, very important thing. I don't see no reason why the government get for lie to the people them for something where them very well know saying a lie and they lie. Something like this, okay? Something like this. I don't know why. Because if the government respects the intelligence and integrity of the people, therefore being just come out and say, you know what? Because of the situation where we find ourselves as a country, we agree for the former president for go into exile. Full stop. This all the nonsense here when they do right now, where then they try for full way. Who not been going through this? Sometimes the truth you just need for say the truth. Simple word. Okay? I don't think say the Sierra Leonean people them for been say, oh no, enough for be happen or chaos for being calm. No. But when the government don't use for exploit the weak side of society, it becomes a habit. Really, all what the government need for do is come out publicly and tell people then the truth. The former president is on exile. He's not coming back until the APC party come to power. Waiting that actually get for affect the government, where don't affect the government. Because the more the governments they try for combat, waiting they go on, the more people that we get sense, we mature, we intelligent, they see this government will be a not transparent and a very exploitative. Come out and tell the people that say the former president is on exile. And for me and comrade the way they na the APC, it is okay. Let's accept the facts. Okay, it's okay. The fact sometimes heals. Because if they live on this bubble of deception all the time, your entire life, if they live on this bubble of deception, it they poison your heart. You they poison your mind. You they poison your intelligence. So sometimes the healing ornament for some of them still the fact. Accept, say yes, former president is on exile. He's been sent into exile. Okay? So if you disagree with what we talk now, as I always know, when I go into the comment section of the platform where they watch me from, put in comment. The only thing we know they tolerate, mamikos, we don't want bad mouthing. This is not a very civilized platform wherein you feel free for make you be part of the discussion, but we not just want for make we begin cause ourselves in our public, because come on, we are cultured people, right? So now that one the number will not they accept, but disagree with Dr. Mankota. Disagree with me. I don't get problem for make I able learn from you, because knowledge is not exclusive. Knowledge is universal. What I know is different from what you know. And I will able to learn from what I don't know, what you know. So now that make the best way we will be able for expand with knowledge, for make we able for open we mind to other alternative views. So this now the culture of this particular program. Come out, tell me what you think. If you watch me from Facebook, just put your comment at the comment section of Facebook where you watch me from. The same thing with YouTube or Caster. We broadcast in 4 platforms. We broadcast on YouTube, Facebook, Caster, and we website www.tpnradio.com. So anywhere where they watch me from, just put your comment. This is what I believe in. I believe in freedom of speech of individual, because we are looking for solution. We are not looking for problem like other people. They're always and they look for problems, right? We are looking for solution. The only thing is you can never find solution if you're not able to find the problem first. Now that make Now the problems that we dey discuss so that we go able to give you a way for find solution. Okay. So put your comment at the comment section of the platform where you watch way from. So this is exactly in the situation. The government is lying to you, the citizen. The government of Sierra Leone is lying to you when they say they allow the former president for go to Nigeria because of medical reason. That's not the smoke screen. When I remember when the request first come in about this particular medical request, waiting the government say. The government tell we say, well, if the president wants for make the lawyer then can for make them can't treat him. The president even offer for foot the bill. Where we know say the former president, they go for heart surgery, where now one of the most complicated surgery in the world, where it need special environment and instrument, where the NASA alone. Okay. So down the former president they go to Nigeria for. They go to Nigeria for other complex medical treatment. Now, so indeed, if it was medical treatment, as the government is telling you, the former president go able to get treatment where he need. First of all, people like me and you, we will not get money. They get money. Secondly, if the government say, okay, now we foot the bill. If that is the case, let the person come, let the doctor come, let the doctor fly for country the former president. Yes, I know say the former president get some medical issues, and it's normal for a 71-year-old for get medical issue like high blood pressure and other things. But the former presidents, they exercise. When I see every time they go exercise, so that's normal. Okay. So what I want for make we as Sierra Leonean for what they do, let we stop for what they condone deception from we politicians and from we leaders them. Irrespective of who side that deception they come out. Una know me as somebody where I'm very allergic to deception. Even with me own party, when I know say things where they go in all right, and they come out and say, no, this is not the right thing we're supposed to do it. This is how we're supposed for do them. So if we able all we leaders they're accountable for the deceptive behavior way then they try for do when and in a power, well, Salon will be much more better than the way we did today. So I encourage everybody, every Sierra Leonean, or make you just look at the country as priority number one. So they say then give 21 day. Okay? 21 day. Well, the document they come. Then what? Within the 21 day, and a scrummer in lawyers that they will get that document there from any hospital in Nigeria. Tell me now Africa which document where able to get if you get the money. You're able to get that document there. So but we need to go to learn how to respect the intelligence of we people them. Okay. Well, I'm not go. Una put una comment at the comment section, please. Okay. I will come to the development of the country, but what thing they affect the development of the country is because of we behavior. Okay, the way we behave. Development will only able happen if we sincere to ourselves, if we are willing for work together, if we are not exploiting the intelligence of others. So all these things where at the talk so, it actually tie with development of that country. Well, sincerity now the predicates or the foundation for development. Let me give you an example because Jibril Kouyaté talks let's focus on development and forget about this EBK. Well, we're not going to forget about this EBK because we'll see and say a small thing, right? But you know, small. Now, there's small things that then don't make we they behave the way we they behave today. So now let me tell you why do we have so much corruption at the country? Because of the lack of sincerity, greed. Okay. And if somebody is not sincere and is selfish, that small meager resources we will get, it get the mind for user for union. And it lie by you. So everything where they see now this world are interconnected. Everything. Whether you talk about development, you talk about transparency, you talk about accountability, you talk about progress, you talk about everything, they are interconnected. And it's like a mesh, okay, like a mesh. And if you not try for untangle the root of all them problems here, you're not able to go anywhere. So yes, let's talk about the deception of the government when it comes to EBK, the exile one. I don't say not to people like we, so the government they try for satisfy because at the end of the day, I'm not going to vote for the SLPP. So not to me, they try for satisfy. If they try for satisfy, you supporters them. Okay. But in trying to satisfy supporters them, if they use the national resources for a cross-section of society where not only are the totality of the country. So we are affected too. Okay. So yes, sometimes people want this tiny, small discussions because that's not in them believe say the best way. But everything in this world is connected. That is why do not discard some of them small things away. The things in a small things because it could just happen for this. These are the most important thing for make you able for untangle the things where you think say the better way. Okay. Now that's Namiyon side of the story. I want for Yeriyon side of the story. Now, when they come to other things them na the country, we maybe now a sign of progress. Now the sign of progress. Now, what I been first of all, I just want to apologize. Last week, I know broadcast, I know the live right at all. Simply because I've been lost me big brother. So I'm not being able for do any broadcast. So that was the reason. But I'm back today, right? And we are going to talk about Sierra Leone because that's not the purpose of this particular program. Now, the fees. Okay, the fees. About a few days ago, I was discussing with other people about the airport fee, where it's supposed for take place the first of March, but I think it was suspended to. No, I don't know whether I think now the toll gates now them being suspended for us until then try for figure out in the parliament. You see, this is the reason why opposition now an integral part of democratic practices. Okay? Opposition. The only problem is with some people, when they say opposition, that means you oppose everything. Good or bad or you oppose because now they call opposition. Now that's not the reason why opposition is very important. Opposition is important for making them able all accountable. The government, for make sure say the government do the right thing for the people of that Sierra Leone. That's not the main function of the opposition. You don't need for go, praising the government if you do good. They don't need for do that. But anything where they oppose, make it be say now a substantive purpose for the interest of the country. So Kamosi say is surfacing as one of the mouthpiece of the opposition. He is trying to position himself for be a mouthpiece of the opposition. And that's good. Because we know say most of the opposition leaders them are being compromised by Madabio. We know that. Madabio talk and self. Fatima Bio talk and self. So we know that most of them are compromised. Now, just recently, Kemosi saying also, I think say they go attack them. And I think there was this suggestion for say let them seize I don't know how many property in Asaloni, including Kemosi saying in house or something like that. I don't know. Now he's been targeted. He's really been targeted. But without Kemosi saying, even though yes, he make mistakes, I don't talk about his mistakes then and I don't talk about that also in other platforms them. He make mistakes because of certain things where he say where it not happen for be true. But at least let's look at the other good side of a alarm where he sent. Okay. This toll gates, he come out. Now the only person where I know say now he come out and say no, this is not correct. Today, Parliament don't involve now the toll gate. So you see the good side of intervention, irrespective of what you think, but at least it yields some kind of good for the benefits of society. This is the type of opposition where me believe in. Now that comes today. I don't believe in boku opposing things them. No. So then don't put aside while the matter is being looked into by Parliament. I believe say the Minister of Works and Public Assets don't tender then document the way required for Parliament. So Parliament get to sit down and look into that and see whether the adjusted rates it actually makes sense or it beneficial to the country or not. So we are still waiting for that. But it's good. It's really, really good, ladies and gentlemen. It's good. Then kind of opposition in me believing. I not believe in Madabio in West Bend opposition or Madabio this or Madabio. No. If Madabio do good, personally, not to Madabio no more. The time when within a power, where the APC they do good. Me now one of the people that actually been promotes the good things where the APC they do. The second time of we government, when I begin realizing we don't begin go a little bit off target. Me now one of the person back where they come out and say no. Who's how they go soon at the wrong place? So that will be careful. So I'm known for that. Everybody know me for that. For say this is who I am. I just wish we get a lot of people like me so where they bite in tongue sometimes for the benefit of society. So Was it about a couple days ago when I tried for test for buy tickets for go salon? It's just a test, okay? For make I able to figure out waiting at the effect of some of them fear way they make. It happened for BC. If you buy ticket today, for go salon, the minimum is about $2,000 from America. $2,000. And it depends on which state where you buy the ticket from. Because if you come all the way to the West Coast here, it will be even more than that. Okay. So why? And Jibril Kwate, listen to me very careful. Now I can to the things where you want for lower discourse. So I try for connect the dots for you so that you go actually see why it's important. These things are interconnected. Why Sierra Leone tickets, flight tickets are very expensive than the surrounding countries like Nigeria, Guinea, probably even Liberia and other places. Why? Oh, not to Liberia, because Liberia, we are in the same boats anyway. Well, the reason is that we don't get too much of things than way people they're interested into. I'm talking about specifically tourism, because tourism now one of the things the way the influence foreign people there for can see for travel for Canada country. Is it true that we not get interest in things the way people they're interested for see? The tourists them? It's not true. We got a lot of things then way if we develop them thing then they into a tourist attraction centers, then they come. And the more you get people then where they travel to a country, the more airplanes companies them, then they become attracted for go na them places then they because now business, right? But the question where we need for ask yourself, especially the Ministry of Tourism, they now appoint the Ministry of the ministers, both deputy and the minister. I think say now the 6 or 7 months they go so now, if I'm not mistake. I think it don't pass, not so. I believe say it don't pass. But in any case, why up to this time, these people are not, doing things where they attract tourists them at the country. Forget about what they see where they try for play mind games on way, where then they go na beach for go pick dirty na beach, then snap and then video the Minister of Tourism, they talk. Those are just for publicity's sake. There are so many things where the ministry is supposed to do for attract tourism at the country. We're not saying no more. Let's start from previous government. Every time where a government come, it will tell you, say, yes, tourism will get a lot of opportunity for tourism. But they don't ever try for build some of their attractions here so that people then go come and say, oh, you know what? I want to go see Bonds Island. You know what? I want to go see Kinjimi, who side them and they put the slaves them. In fact, that thing they say if you don't spoil anywhere. Probably you don't say when me go na then call bots then cave then they. But then some of the things then way they attract tourist tourism. We get so many things and we get reverse them. Let me give you an example. I used to live in Gambia for 3.5 years as a refugee. You know what in Gambia I get? The main source of the revenue Na tourism. Well, tell me what actually Gambia gets when a tourist attractions them. Not much. Not much. You know, then get the River Gambia, where most times, you know, then they develop these tourist packages and try for promotes na Europe, mostly na Europe, because Gambia and tourists mostly they come out na Europe. I know they come out as high, but majority of them are from Europe and they come out. Go them people down and then I think Gambia na one river then get. As far as I know, now one river where it starts from the Atlantic all the way to Basse. Basse now in the city way close to Senegal. Okay, now one river. Then get streams them, but mostly in one river then get. We then call River Gambia. You know what then they do? Then they use them as a tourist attractions. Then they promote tourism in Europe and other places. So tourists, when they come, then they buy them packages. Then they take them now the river, and then they see monkeys. Then they see other interesting things there along the river, and along the river, then get certain places where them people and they back, then they go. Now kind of motels them. My brother been the manage one a place, I forget the village in him, very close to the river, by the riverside. Now in Gambia then get to. I don't think in the Gambia then gets no more. So if we get, I don't know how many rivers they will get. Well, most of them they don't police them. I talked about this about a couple weeks ago. They don't police we river them. Those are places where you were able for use for you know, what they call it, tourists them for coming. A lot. So when I see them this year, the minister of tourism, they go na beach, wear them big you know, helmets them. They go tin up na public, then the video and they talk about how this, then they try for cleaning the beach. I'm telling you, that's not the best way for make you attract tourism. That's not the best way. When I get for build facilities the way they attract tourism, and I don't think say this government even interested on that. I don't think so. Yeah, I know say there's some people they come back after me and say, no, we're interested. Look XYZ. Well, I'm ready for land from Mona. Anyway. So sincerity first. Now the predicates, now the foundation for all the development here. You know. That's not something we need for revere, not something we need for embrace as a society. If I did lie to you, I would do any other things to you. If I not tell you the truth, that means me not a good person to you. That's my own opinion. But in Sierra Leone, we don't use to this manipulative way of doing things. You get for manipulate for survive. Okay, so let me go to the comment section. All right, we'll get Issa Kuruma. Issa Kuruma say, no one said he is guilty. That's why he needs to come. SLPP has never said he is guilty. Well, okay. Maybe you know, Yeri, some SLPP folks they wait and say, the man is guilty. Now that make you run away. I will give one example. What's this guy name? That Nabe let me see if I go able see what's in her name. Something like Nabi, it in Ohio. When an Escoma no show up, but before an Escoma no show up, it been already begin talk about this. Say if an Escoma no show up, that means he guilty of the what they call Almami Nabi. This now one of the people them way now one of the mouthpiece of the SLPP. It in at the TPN forum where they explain why he believes say waiting people then they talk waiting people then they talk about an Escoma na true na that make you know get mind for comeback. But now your opinion on this. So I just need for clarify. Say yes, there are people who actually they talk about this. You know, or say if he not guilty, why they run away? Now, Moses Hinga say if he fails to come to appear, it means he is running away from justice. He needs to either be proven guiltless and discharged, or the otherwise, and that can't be without his presence. I believe say you una go able for prosecute the former president without in presence. In lawyers and they did. Why una need in presence? Because not in una get for go ask, not in get for talk on your own behalf. You don't already get lawyers then. I believe say you know what's in the concept of prosecuting somebody in absentia, right? So you don't need for calm if we are really sincere to the Sierra Leonean people. We are still need for prosecutor if we not believe in what you are saying. So you don't need for calm at all. But like I tell you, I don't talk about this guy already. So Abdullah Kuroma say, Dr. Mankota, I think that the former president went on exile in the guise of medical treatment. We all know that throughout the reign of EBK, he has been going to Germany for treatment. Yeah, I know. But unfortunately, my brother, there are people within with society where we they call the gullibles them, where they know they think on their own. Then they always wait somebody for come manipulate them. And Escoma not ever go to Nigeria for medical treatment. Never. You not ever go there. So what's changed? You want to tell me say the German government don't ban them? I don't know. I know there any ban from the German government for say ban and by Corona from as recently where you go for medical checkup. Now Germany go. Before these problems will happen to answer, now Germany go. So the idea that medical treatments is the reason why they allow anesthesia is just fallacious, because like what they talk about, they don't use for manipulatory. So they just believe say everybody now in Sierra Leone are a dumb person. And we get people like my brother Jibril Kouyaté say, let's forget about Anes by Koroma. How will we go forget about Anes Koroma? We can't, simply because these are all interconnected things. Them. If we not put we house straight, nothing all the way they come in are good things, including development. So these are all things that are interconnected. So I agree with you. Anes Koroma never went to Nigeria for medical treatment. All right, Philip Bangura say, I'm baffled here because I thought the lawyers of EBK apply in courts for his medical attention in Nigeria. So until his lead lawyer could come out to give reasons for traveling to Nigeria. Well, that is exactly now I've been trying to talk about my monologue. I tell you one thing. The lawyers of Anes by Koroma colluded with the government in order for make them able to save the government from embarrassment after their pronouncements for say they're not going to allow an Escoma for go out of the country because of the pressure where they get from international bodies like the ECOWAS. ECOWAS they getting pressure from the masters, the invisible masters, the way they behind Then come up with this very rosy tricks for say, oh, in fact, why would we not just say the man not well, so therefore they go on a medical treatment? That's exactly what happened. We know. A lot of people they know. So then give 21 days for making it come with a document. The question is, then what? If JFK come up with a document for say we prove say yes, and Escoma no still they take treatment, you know, fit for travel for face trial, then what? Una they keep postpone them until Madabi will come on power for the next 5 years. How ridiculous is that? Just come out and tell we say the guy is on exile. Very simple. Because that's not in the ECOWAS they want. Okay? Tell me the truth. It's better you tell me the truth. I feel bad now. Then later I realize say not the truth. Then you did lie to me, or they lie to me. Then later I can realize say all what you been trying to talk about now, all bogus things them na lie. It hurts me more than telling me the truth. So the government is not transparent. It's not trustworthy because of this continuous manipulation of the Sierra Leonean people. The guy is on exile. Full stop. All right, let's go to Moses Hinga. You are on the right track, Dad. Thank you very much. Now, Abdullah Kuroma say, you just alluded to it that there is no sincerity of purpose on the side of government. The truth is, President Bio was arm twisted by ECOWAS and the international community. Shady deal happened. Yeah, I agree. And that's exactly. My problem is not because they're arm twister, because there is always going to be arm twisting when it comes to African leaders. We know about this. Yesterday, I was talking about, we were discussing about this same thing, external interference into whatever we do as Africans, by somebody outside of Africa. Because there are still, especially the Western leaderships, believe say we're not mature for make decision of our on our own, even though on paper then tell we say we are independent, but every single thing we get for do with the country, the life of the country, the progress of the country, where would they do? Somebody is dictating for us for do it. And in essence, there's always going to be arm twisting. My problem is why the government where we elect, they come and before right with us. Come and tell we say, hey, brah, una elect we because we not give we get trust in a way, so no one for betray that trust there. So this is actually what is going on. We have been arm twisted, so we have to relent and let it go. This not the situation. So me, in my own opinion, I think say it make me I feel better than something where I know say what they tell me not lie, but he still they persist telling me that. That's not my own problem with the government. That's not my own problem. Until the government come out and tell me the truth for CS, and Escoma is not coming back because he's been sent on exile. All the nonsense there they continue for happen. I don't know. I think the 21st of April or whatever, and Indian get for come back, go na court again. Abdullah Kurma say this was the same way ECOWAS prevailed on Charles Taylor and Prince Johnson to seek asylum in Nigeria. ECOWAS is trying to avert the powder keg that was ready to explode. Yeah. I agree. I totally agree. We may never know exactly what happened. That's alone. When it comes to this coup, the accusations, and all those type of things, we may never know. But at the end of the day, we just need transparency. That's all we need from the government. It is our own government. You know they are afraid. Well, the government actually not afraid the citizens. They just feel say the citizens are gullible people them. So they can freely manipulate way and exploit way. You know. Abdullah Kurma said, Dr. Mankota, you are quite right. Governments in and out are paying lip service to tourism. Our tourist attraction sites are in dialectic. The slave ports of Bonds and Kent and are dilapidated. Those are forget about King Jimmy. Because until down and then islands them, you go say, you know, a little bit far. All about King Jimmy. Big government WAF. Okay. We know they take things then seriously. And that is always going to be a problem for we. When we know they take things then seriously, it will be a problem for we. We get everything where Gambia gets, more than Gambia. Because me don't live in both countries. I don't live in Gambia, I don't live in Sierra Leone. And I know exactly that I travel the width and breadth of Gambia. As a big Gambia, like probably is more than other Gambians the way them born in Gambia self. The 3.5 years way I take them, I travel all over. So as a big Gambia. You know, they compare Gambia when it comes to tourist attractions. The only thing like what you talk so, the dilapidated things, them we put them aside, we not care. And I don't know why we even get a ministry where they call tourism, the Ministry of Tourism. I don't even know why we get. If I kind of power, as you say that ministry, they they do something. Let we just pull them. Let we remove them from the government. Because now waste of money, you they pay that ministry, all the civil servants they're waiting at that ministry, the MDAs there, everybody will they pay, but they do something where they bring in good income at the country. So why are we continue to spend money on such thing? I think the lady named Nabila Tunis or something like that. It just about like the Minister of Agriculture. Ask me if the Minister of Agriculture even gets a farm. That's not the first thing where they come. The Minister of Agriculture not get farm. During the time of Hannes by Koroma, where they appoint Monty Jones. When I know that now Monty Jones, right? Now one of the directors then that Roe Cooper Rice Research Center was a long time ago. The time we will be small. We'll be young actually. With the area about Roe Cooper Research Center, Monty Jones was one of the directors. They with them in the research how for do genetically modify crops them like rice and other thing where it go able to make rice when you plant them at 3 months. It take for harvest and have been good rice them. So when Anescoma come and appoint Monty Jones as the Minister of Agriculture, I was so happy because I believe say the experience where Monty Jones gets from that research center there, it go able for can change the perception and the way we they see agriculture in the country and try for revive them. Take commodity. In fact, during your tenure as a minister, food price go up. So you see, sometimes the attitude of people na in the impede progress. Now that make I tell my brother earlier say, all them are they interconnected. He get the experience. He been get everything. Monty Jones, if Namin been the president of Sierra Leone, appoint him. At the first Minister of Agriculture for come up with a project proposal, a national project proposal for defeat hunger in that country. And one of the things where they specifically tell them, maybe Mother be go listening to me and maybe he wouldn't call her because from who been small, would have been the area about them thing and the state farms, what would they call district farms? Every district supposed to get a government farm where they supply food in that country, in that district there. We get about 16 districts, right? We're able to because the land is there. We get the land. So waiting actually they stop the government from implementing some of them drastic projects for make they able to defeat hunger nasa alone or food price nasa alone. Attitude. Because when they are then positions and they need to look after the people, their own interest, and they look after their own interest. So there is always going to be the predicate, the foundation, sincerity. Attitude is the foundation for anything where government they do. So if the government don't realize it, we are dumb people, the Sierra Leonean people are dumb, that's how they treat we. And that's how they treat we. And that make when they get the mind look now we face and lie in front of we. Say an escoma go for medical treatment. You see why I've been saying everything is connected? The Ministry of Tourism, the Ministry of Agriculture, these are the major, most important ministry. One of some of the most important ministry that country, the way they bring in income for the government and for the people of Sierra Leone. When last did you hear when the Minister of Finance they read budgets, it tell you how much or NRA, well NRA now for taxes, but it tell you say this ministry now this amount of money where it bring it into the revenue basket. When in fact now spend with the spend every time we spend on their ministry without any kind of return. And we they call the Ministry of Tourism and Ministry of Agriculture. What's not the purpose? There's no purpose for that. I'm not going to ever get a product where you know they bring good return and they continue for sponsor that products there. No, I can't. There will be a time when I cut off. If I'm not able for change the way that products they do, or the way they design them, I just stop them. So the Minister of Agriculture, now one of the things that we're supposed to bring in good incomes. Remember during the 80s, early 90s, before the war exacerbate, before the war spread in the country. You know what in the you know what in have been the income where the revenue where the Minister of Agriculture, about 60% of the revenue in the country was from agriculture during the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Go read another history. The Minister of Agriculture actually was about 60% of the revenue in the country. Even though we've been getting even diamond, gold, all them things in there, but still agriculture was the predominant income generating sector in the country. Today, I don't know if he reach 30%. I don't know because now they're not they give you statistics again because it don't make sense. So you see, these are some of the things we will need to talk about. It's a doubt that say if the EBK no show continues, what will be the repercussion for Yasane and Mansare? Good question, but I go answer them. Nothing. Nothing really happened to them. Because this was a deal between the government. Yes, and them. Yes, and them. Them bringing them in for can cloud, the screen. The smoke screen what I've been telling about. Okay. Then come for make them can legitimize the deal. But this deal was actually done between Ernest Bai Koroma in lawyers them and Madabio. That's not the deal. So even if you not come again, then go just say, well, Ernest Koroma is a fugitive. They forget about that. That's what you get for end up. Anyway. I like Roma say, government is waiting for donors to resuscitate this tourist site. The tourism minister just signed an agreement with World Monuments Fund to rehabilitate the old FBC in Kleintown. How many times will they rehabilitate FBC? You know how much money way Ernest Koroma in government been put during Ernest Koroma in government? You know how much money way they been put for rehabilitate or renovate FBC? So I think about $35 million. Look at the FBC today. Between $35 million now during the time of Ernest Bai Koroma. Now money making. We politicians, then damn too wicked. Then wicked. All right, Mohammed Kohli say, Dr. Mankota, you cannot get it both ways. You said the judiciary and and by extension, the government are liars. We should try to acknowledge some good step here. First, this is the first time political opponent is or was free from a treason trial. The Ibike saga is a demonstration of separation of powers. We are seeing it being played for the first time. I would say by all measures that some of the culprits standing trial will be exonerated. Thank you very much. You make good arguments. You make good arguments. And you're right. Partially. Let me remove you and go first so that you see me face. You are right, partially. There were at times when people wait then charge for treason, some of them they exonerate them. It don't happen at that country. They maybe enough if you just forget the history. The only thing what you make us say you are right. These are the first time this way actually then charge a former president for treason. So that's unique. You're right. Okay. And that's something that's uncharted territory. And it was because of this unique, nature that made Madabio has to give way to the pressure where ECOWAS been the try for put on him. Because these are the first time that the history of Sierra Leone where they charge a former president for treason. Then don't charge a former vice president for treason, we then kill him. Okay. Well, it was former Mina. But during that time, it different because we been get what we call non-functional one-party system, where everything is controlled by a single person, the president. Okay, so that's different. Here, in the modern democratic practices, we get what we call multi-party functional democracy. So even though the president still get power, but in power is being checked by oppositions, international community, stakeholders, and other factors. So waiting will happen at that time when a one-party state is much more controlled by a single entity, the government. Here, it's been surrounded by so many powerful influences. And one of them being the international community, ECOWAS. Now, ECOWAS now arm twist Madabio for do this. Not so because of the justice system. Now, yeah, anyway, Madabio been a try for give accolade to himself. He had no day. This they tell you say the justice system they work. Now the justice system not they work. The justice system as alone not they work. If Madabio, we during the time when he be opposition leader, he come out publicly and say the justice system is weak and corrupt. I don't know how often he forgets that statement and day. Now all of a sudden the justice system is perfect for him. These are the problems I get with politicians. Well, I remember at one time when the election issue been they come up, when they discuss an we have been there against even million party stance against the justice system. For say they're not sincere. Because the APC party was in power from 2007 to 2018. They not say that same justice system way corrupt, way they're not supposed for trust. Now in them they use. And then get the power for reform that justice system there. You know what? At that time, would have been the complaint about the justice system and the opposition. Madabio. The APC been a try for say the justice system is it's okay. Yeah, for 10 years or months, we come on, will not reform that justice system. We know that, right? Madabio come. All of a sudden, the justice system don't change. Madabio, now the justice system is good. Separation of powers. They try for tell we say where it kind of power. It separates power. It makes a separation of power between the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Now, Madabio want for tell we? No. And he still get the opportunity for reform the justice system. But now they tell you the justice system is good, it's working. It's not working. Tomorrow, when APC can have power, the same message people, and then they come back and say the justice system is rotten. How far would they ponder this circular argument? Where fit we, it bad. Where it fit we, it good. We need for actually go beyond that. We didn't need for reform the justice system. Madabio, this particular case, now Madabio in government tell the justice system or agree. The Minister of Justice, Attorney General. Minister of Justice to the Attorney General, and the General to the judges. I hear Madabio been a try for lie in front of we face say even the Minister of Justice, I think the Minister of Justice or the Attorney General, not happy with the decision. Come on, Madabio. You know how many people they're waiting in a salon? The population is about 8 million people. You want to tell me say all the 8 million people are dumb? That's what you want to tell me? No, I don't think so. A lot of people they're not dumb at all. People like we so not dumb. We know say that Madabio now actually make this deal. But he try for push himself out. He bring in, he say, see, that means say the justice system they work because they allow for make somebody where they don't charge for treason for go for medical treatment. Now because of the pressure where them pile by you, where say probably that pressure they not go able for survival because number one, now you get multiple pressure. The other side, then they try for pressurize you on the election. That's now one pressure down one day, and now the treason, another pressure. So you don't want for get destroyed or caught up with this type of things. So you have to let it go. Hey, to be honest with you, I tell you now, when that thing they happen, me I know saying that the best decision we might be make for make it allow an escrow for go. Now the best decision now, and I know say there's some people they're not being happy at all with that. But to me, because me the way I did look at things, I did look at things in a more logical way. Okay, allowing an escrow for continue for staying at the country for try for prosecute him, they help murder bill. And God forbid it. What happened if an escrow happen for die in custody? They help murder bill. Waiting at the benefits for make an escrow go. Number one, things will be more peaceful in the country. Today, when I see from where an escrow go, we know there is so money. Then I'm not talking about the way they halal and social media. I'm talking about the country itself. Everything look normal so far. So it help them in one way. My problem where I still emphasize is why they lie. Why they just cannot tell you say now so thing for the benefit of the society, the country, and let it go. Why they try for play, gymnastic, on this particular issue. Just tell we say, yes, we allow her for make the man go for on exile because that way it will able for solve most problems. I know say yes, involve we accuse them, but for the peace of the country, now that make her take this decision. Why you begin to lie? Every time when they call that case, the government they spend money on something when a lie, where the government knows him, now lie. That's not my only problem what I get with Madabio administration. Don't lie. Just tell me the truth. Anyway. So thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed Koli. All right, let's go to Abdullah Koroma. The airline ticket price and the hotel price per room are the causative factors driving away potential tourists. Hotels are charging the same price as UK or USA. Yeah, not true. Not true. I got one of my friend we get hotel na Freetown. Fine hotel. The hotel they need for, I know say yes, na business and they do, but it better for make you get constant income than they get constant income. They get once in a while income way na expensive one. That's not the best way for do business. The hotel they're very, very expensive, to be honest with you. Let's say if the hotel they charge, let's say $50. There are hotel now where they charge $50 per night. Yeah, then they and now decent hotel them too. If a hotel as alone they charge $120, $150 per night. Looking at the country, the economic status, it's a little bit expensive. So I agree with you. And compound that with the ticket. But if me want to go enjoy a salon, for go for salon, I don't spend $2,000 plus. Just for go the air ticket alone. I don't spend $2,000 for go. And how much I suppose forget for go enjoy myself in a salon? At least I for whole like $10,000. While in Gambia, you're able to owe like $5,000. You go there, maybe even less than that. And you go spend good time there, enjoy. And then places and they most times then get Saturday night activities them, cultural activities them. Every weekend. You go enjoy, you come for less than $4,000. Sometimes then you take it there one month. it better. But if hotel go cost 150 to if some day in a salon win at $200 plus. I don't know how they try for rate time 4-star hotel. No, I don't think so. We'll get a 4-star hotel in a salon. I don't know, but who knows? Anyway, yeah, I agree with you, my brother. Anthony Sam King. This shows you that there is no justice in Sierra Leone, all cooked up between both parties, Alansan and Elusain. APC come off from SLPP. So I expect. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Sam King. All right, let's go to Lamin Nyandebu. Doctor, why are you bothering us with a subject that you already know the truth? Which subject? About Anes Bekoroma and the government? Well, me know the truth, but if I keep on to myself no more, sometimes you don't know the truth, or other people they don't know the truth. A lot of people they don't know the truth. A lot of people then feel say Anes Bekoroma go na Nigeria for medical treatment because on the other one they then tell you not to so. But me no say not to so. Maybe you know that say not to so. But there are a lot of people who we need for educate, because when you educate people, then a society becomes prosperous. When people are educated, well informed, nobody know they can manipulate them. So education is very, very important. Okay. So now that make I continue for talk on this so that people then understand. Mohammed Koli saying, I also heard you saying about tourism and price of ticket. Dr. Mankota, name one country which ticket price drop during this coming summer. I purchased my tickets for June for 1,500 from Virginia. You forget the Dakar Rally by road ended up in Freetown, Budapest. Just recently, Idris Elba was there with investors for Shabro Bonds Island project. Okay. What have been a time for talk about? The problem we make ticket then they go up is because we don't get enough people they get interest into the country where they let me pull you when I'm you see my face. The reason I've been a time for tell you what to make tickets more expensive than other places. If you go like Gambia, Gambia, they get more visitors than Sierra Leone, by far. Okay? You go to Ghana, you go to Nigeria, you go to Guinea. Why? Because you get multiple carriers then where they bring in people then. When you get enough visitors where they come every time, the price of ticket they can down. Or it is stabilized. But let's take an example. Right now, the major airline where they come out from Europe for going to Salon, now Brussels. What is so? Well, Brussels and United Airlines then get some kind of transactional relationship where they come on American, where they take United Airlines, we go to Europe, then we transfer to Brussels, we go now Sierra Leone. Okay. How many airlines where they go na Salon where they come out from Europe and other parts of the world? Few. Because will not get enough visitors the way they go. So now that make I bring in tourism. Tourism now is supposed to attract people them for come into the country for can see the attractions them. The more people then they come, the more airline then get interest for going to the country. Then you get competition. Competition they drive down prices. This now economics 101 basics economics. Okay, if you get competition, even with this kind of business where people then they do, if you only get somebody who get a specific product where people they want, that person they control the price. and it can sign up anytime we want. Okay, but if you get multiple vendors or multiple companies there where they produce the same quality products, then you get a competition within the companies then, and now the people now then they control the price. Basic economics, okay? So now that one they maybe they try to explain why we prices they go up. Okay. All right. Now we go to Lameni and Debo. If now that you they wait for you get for wait for a long time, Podo. Oh, for an escuma for an escuma, they can go. Forget about that. Mohamed Kole say the Gambia is enjoying a geographical advantage on us further down. I still believe we can do more in tourism, but we have moved a step further. We are far behind the Gambia when it comes to tourism. We get more tourist attraction than Gambia, but we government not invest in them attraction and therefore make them modernize and make them more attractive to tourists, the tourism industry and the world. That's not the biggest problem we'll get. Let's go to Abdullah Kuruma. Abdullah Kuruma say they are failing to acknowledge that Sierra Leone is a third world country. Therefore, the hotel price should be minimal. If we want to attract tourists, a tourist might have budgeted 3,500 to 4,000 for a family. Yeah, I just don't talk about that. Thank you very much, Abdullah. Mohamed Kole. Almami Nabi from Ohio has the same philosophy like yours. You are right to critique the tourist ministry because communication in this government is just not forthcoming. But Mr. Nabi say things as they are. I live in the Gambia with you and I know you very well when we were dealing with Mr. Joanna and Johnson. Agnes in the UN. Things are very expensive in the Gambia as it is in Sierra Leone. Yeah, today, yes. But the time when me and you been living in Gambia, it was not. You know that. Now, things don't change in Gambia because I still get people that in Gambia. Well, one of my brother, we just don't die. Gambia, he been there. So, boy, he returned back to Salon. He the same money. Enormous will be the change money na Gambia the time will be needed. I think it was about the $100 was about $1,000 $1,000 around that range there. The $100 about $1,000 today enormous. I think it don't pass 4,000. So it don't triple 4 times. So yeah, things are very expensive in Gambia today. You know, it's still expensive. But what I try to talk about is that why Gambia with I think na 2-point-something million. The time will be in Gambia and about 1-point-something million people. The time will be in Gambia. Now I think they don't go to 2-point-something million. Compare that to why Salon is far bigger than Gambia. Even the Granite, you know, even the Granite way them they talk say Gambia, Granite. I swear to God, will they produce Granite and Salon past Gambia? The only thing then they try to market their own Granite to the international community. We now for it. Now that make them know because people they bring Granite together the way then they sell them out, the way then they export them. Gambia now then they export them. You know, but we they produce Granite far bigger than Gambia. You know, so we just need to modernize ourselves, and it starts with attitude. The same thing. Okay. Peter Dowda say, in your dream, mates. Well, I don't know what Peter Dowda they respond to, but hopefully they go able to call them. Mohamed Kole say, you keep telling us that it is a deal between EBK lawyers and the government. Doctor, bring your proof. The proof is right there. The proof is right there. It's a deal, bruh. Do you know that before Ernest Koma left, Madam you go visit her? You don't know that. Anyway, the proof is clear, bruh. If Madam you not want Ernest Koma for go, Ernest Koma no they go. I'm telling you. If Mother Bill no want an escoma for go, I'm an escoma no they go. That's not a fact. You remember? Supreme authority. Now we constitution, right? President is the supreme authority. So the proof it is. Right. Mr. Dauda say it is premature for anyone to start making conclusion about the EBK trial. This is African after all. Yeah. Now that make right now we'll go for make not a conclusion about the trial. We are talking about the deal. We don't already impede the trial. The trial has been impeded by the deal for make an Escomal left the country, go for on an exile. I don't know. Isaac Amara saying, no justice, no peace in Sierra Leone. Yeah, no justice, no peace. I agree with you. All right. Al Bang, maybe I'm mispronouncing him. Sorry for that. But you say Al Bang. Salonians know the accusation of EBK are false. Bio has countlessly violated the Salon constitution without any action taken by the elective leadership, which is an act of treason. Isaac Amara said they are taking the people of Sierra Leone for granted. Now, Algan say, yeah, surely we Sierra Leoneans are damned and stupid for the fact we elect paranoid Bio. Like, seriously, our elective leadership is not honest to the people of Sierra Leone and the constitution. You are making my case, my brother. You are making my case. Peter Dauda said, an Escoma going on exile was Mother Bio's way of telling him to F off. However, now he's gone. It will only come in 2028 when we win back when I win back the election. Alban say Isaac Amara, Salonian should be considered who they elect. Yeah, or not they consider. Would they elect people that are based on relationship? Now, my brother. Mame Koli say Kemosi say was not targeted. His property is one of the recommendation of the COI. This is why he and others are fighting tooth and nail to bring this government down. Also, doctor, the ticket price of $2,000 is a round trip, not one way. I don't say one way. I don't say one way. I don't think I say one way because I don't ever buy ticket when a one way. Not ever buy ticket when a one way. I'm talking about round trip. Now at $2,000. Okay. Alban saying the fact that Sierra Leone is not attracting tourists is that we lack proper infrastructure and transit. Correct. I agree with you, my brother. Alban say the Gambia have chartered flights from Scandinavia for less than 1,000 for a week, including hotels. These are some of the things that opportunity we're supposed to give with people there. The government need for talk to the hotel owners them. If you go build a hotel, you expect for charge one person $250. Then every week you only get one or two people them per hotel or three. Then you agree for put and down to $50 or $60. Then now you get 50, 60 people per week. What's the benefit there? Anyway, there are so many things where we need for talk about, where we need for educate people them back home. But anyway, I don't come to the end of this program. I just want to thank everybody. Thank you very much for your participation. I really appreciate the participation. Very, very educative, very, very cordial. Now this we want for good see in our society. Not for every time we just talk about mommy calls or other things. Them now, I don't think say that's not the best way we will do things. Okay. So we will come back next week, the same time, the same place, here at TPN. They are gonna share this program to our friends, because if we able for educate one person, that person able to educate the other person, they able to educate the other person. By the time when we think say, well, it's 1 year, you get thousands of people that way well informed. So knowledge is power. And I make when I supposed to share this, because this platform is for educational purpose. Okay. I really, really appreciate Una. Um Let me just read this quickly, then I'll close. Isaac Amara said, the Sierra Leone that I know has gone down to the drain. This is not the Sierra Leone that I grew to love. I agree with you. Mr. Dowda said, we will continue to pay highly for the use of our toll road and airport until we finish paying our debt. Yeah, it's good. No problem. I agree with you, my brother. Unfortunately, we are going to do that until. All right. So see you back next week, the same time, the same place. Yeah, I wanna share this, okay? Bye.